What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Back in the building. Y'all know what the business is. We grinding. Appreciate all the brothers and sisters supporting the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon button. We'll miss another video, you dig. And, Eddie Hearn is saying that Deontay Wilder is priority number one for Anthony Joshua April 13th. And also Tyson Fury is a priority. But Tyson Fury says it's time to make the biggest fight in Britain history, with him being Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Now, I'm gonna have 3 videos related to the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight coming back to back. You know what I'm saying? Just 3. So bear with me. One video might not be what a lot of people want to hear. But people need to hear that video, okay? But honestly, I think Deontay, obviously you put priority with the guy with the title, okay? That's a fact. You want to fight the guy who got the title, be undisputed, right? So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. So I said on Fred live stream yesterday from Barbershop Conversations. Make sure you subscribe to Barbershop Conversations. I told Fred yesterday that I think Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua will be next April 13th in the UK. Obviously, we had some people, and I addressed this video a little bit later, saying they don't think Deontay Wilder wanted the rematch. It doesn't sound like Tyson Fury wanted the rematch, saying that he won't fight Anthony Joshua next. So obviously, they can go separate ways, okay? And I think Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua need to happen. I said it would happen that way, I said that, I thought Deontay Wilder would win. Then he'd fight Joshua and then come back and rematch Tyson Fury for the belt. So that's what I think. Do they think they see some vulnerabilities in Wilder? I think nothing changes. I think nothing changed at the end of the day. Tyson Fury came back from a deep sleep and woke up, okay? AJ still see himself getting slept like that, I don't think anything changed. Nothing changed. No perception changed about Wilder. We all knew he was no technical fighter. He wasn't the greatest fighter. Nothing changed. Everybody predicted he'd get outboxed and then eventually knock down or knock out Tyson Fury, and that's what happened. But people saying, see, Joshua not the man. Joshua wouldn't even take the challenge. Okay, and for one, I don't think Joshua could beat either one of these guys. Obviously, Joshua is not half the boxer that Tyson Fury is. Not half. That's a fact. He don't have half the power that Deontay Wilder has. He don't have the speed Deontay Wilder has. And I think both of them respectively beat the hell out of AJ. I think Wilder obviously knocks him out. AJ don't have the defense or the bend at the waist or the knees like Tyson Fury to slip punches like that. So Deontay Wilder can bring that right hand and telegraph it all the way from Kentucky and knock him out in the UK. That's just what he can do. Tyson Fury is a masterful boxing wizard. Okay, he is. He's a masterful boxing wizard, and he still got knocked down twice and damn near knocked down in the 12th round. That's just the fact of the matter of it is. So I think it don't matter. He can beat either way. Tyson Fury is just gonna take his soul, outbox him. AJ is not gonna be able to deal with Tyson Fury movement and head movement. It'll be a massacre. Wilder would KO Joshua, and Fury would just take his soul and I think make him quit or stop him in the late rounds. That's just my personal opinion. If that Fury, even if that Fury that fought Deontay Wilder show up, or an improved Fury shows up with another training camp and living a clean lifestyle after this fight. We talked about him on Fred's channel yesterday, Barbershop Conversation. Make sure you go subscribe to the brother. That I told him, ain't nobody thought about it, but Tyson Fury could relapse. Okay? He could relapse after this. It happens. His wife said she was fearful of him relapsing after this. But obviously, I don't think that's the case if he's really, really keen on fighting Anthony Joshua now. And it's basically who comes in for the better deal to the table. Now, Deontay Wilder already took $12.5 million. Now, when they come back, they supposed to be meeting with Wilder team, Eddie Hearn, in L.A. So, at this point, I think Wilder should just take what he can get and make the fight happen, okay? Then come back, beat Tyson Fury and retire. That's what it should be, okay? Come back, take what Eddie Hearn offering, okay? They want to do 2-fight rematch thing, do it. You know, whatever they offering, you know, just take it, man. Fight him twice, come back and fight Fury, and just, you know, then after you beat AJ, you could drop the WBC. You know, if they want to force you to fight Brazil, you could drop the WBC. You're already undisputed. And then they can make Dominic Brazil and Tyson Fury fight for it. Okay? You know, and then you can just do undisputed. You're already undisputed, but I think that should be his mission. I think Wilder, he don't need to be in this game too much longer. Neither was Tyson Fury. I think when Wilder knock out AJ, it's over with. He retiring. That's just what it's gonna be. And people will tell you, well, look what he did. Fury did 300. Dog, Fury. Hey, AJ don't have that defense, man. AJ don't have that movement. AJ and styles make fights. And Tyson Fury would do AJ even worse. AJ wouldn't even knock down Tyson Fury. AJ would got outboxed all 12 rounds of anybody being fair. All 12. I felt Deontay Wilder won 2 rounds out of the first 6. Knocked down on the 9th, knocked down on the 12th. I have to watch it again with the sound off, okay? And without commentating. Because we was going live. So, you know, apparently, I think I had Fury winning by 1 point. I thought Fury won. Okay? But, hey, that's here nor there. But I just think now, you know, it's the right time for these fights to happen. You know, if they don't happen, I obviously don't care if they happen past next year, excuse me. I obviously don't care if they don't happen because for what? You know, why should Fury and Wilder have to rematch each other immediately when AJ needs an opponent April 13th? You know, and if he goes, you know, if Barry Hearn does the Eubanks senior thing and he never allows AJ to go to America or fight a real American threat, so be it. You know, you got to know your history to move to, you know, to get to your present. And the history says Barry Hearn didn't let Eubanks Sr. fight Michael Nunn, fight James Toney after he called on him and Nigel being punks. He didn't allow him to fight Roy Jones or none of them dudes. And I seen Chris Eubanks Sr. do an interview said, I didn't really want to fight you guys. I just wanted to be amongst the best. See, that's the UK mentality. They just want to be amongst the best. Tyson Fury different. Okay, he wanted to be the best. You know, he wanted to be the best. He didn't want to beat guys past their prime. He didn't want to come to America and beat Deontay Wilder after he lost or conquer America after he fell out his prime. Or after AJ beat Wilder or Wilder barely beat AJ or Wilder killed AJ. He wanted to come get Wilder right now and prove that he's the very best in the world. In my opinion, he's still the best. He's the best in the world right now. I felt he won. He's the best in the world. But it could have went either way. Okay, I'm not mad at a draw. Neither one of them dudes was irate about the draw. Neither one. But Anthony Joshua got to be looking like, man, I want some of that, right? But maybe he got the beta bell mentality like Chris Eubanks Sr. did. James Toney called him a bum. He said they all bums in England. He didn't want to protect his home. He didn't really want to get in the ring and protect his home versus a guy that called him out. He didn't want to test his. He didn't want to test to see if he was the best versus Michael Nunn, versus James Toney, versus Roy Jones Jr. They didn't want none of that smoke. Okay, same thing with AJ. And people can go play the role all they want to. Okay, we all know the truth. The dude don't want to fight. Barry Hearn acknowledged. I did a video yesterday. He acknowledged that the $50 million was real. Okay, he acknowledged that. So be it, man. So be it, man. It's just you know he. That's what they do to Hearns. You know, and I obviously don't really have an interest in the heavyweight boxing no more. You know, I don't. I'm going to tell you why I never really had an interest in it since Lennox Lewis and Vitaly Klitschko. I'm going to tell you why in this video, okay? It's no way in any other era that Tyson Fury comes back, loses about 200 pounds or 150 pounds, whatever it was, and still dominates a title holder. He doesn't come back from that and dominate Mike Tyson. He doesn't come back and dominate Ali or dominate even Floyd Patterson. He doesn't come back and dominate Floyd Patterson like that. Or Sonny Liston, or he doesn't come back and dominate probably a lot of fighters. David Tua, he doesn't come back and dominate, you know, Lennox Lewis. None of them dudes. I think it was a disgrace for a fat man to come back, couple tune-ups, then go 12 and none of the tune-ups, and just dominate a title holder. You know, and that's why I don't have a taste for the heavyweight boxing no more. It's a joke. Anybody that covers it 24/7, God bless your heart, but it ain't what it used to be. But Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Much blessings from me. Don't forget, we on Facebook and Twitter. You can hit me up in email as well. DM me on those platforms. Got the Facebook group. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description as well. Appreciate everybody for checking in. One time for the one time. We gone.